What is going on, squad? Welcome to another episode on the Kirsten Mark channel, where today I'm gonna be taking you guys through, I was looking at myself, not at the camera, where I'm gonna be taking you guys through a day of eating. These are one of your guys' favorites, so I'm just gonna literally take you through what I eat in a day. So I've had a crazy morning, worked out, took in my pre-workout, all that jazz, and I'm starting with a protein shake. Already drank it. This protein is really good. We actually got it in some sort of free package, but it's literally delicious. I mix it with like a half a cup of water, glutamine, creatine, and then I just literally chug it back. And then I'm just having some sourdough bread with some vegan cream cheese. So that's meal number one. I'm gonna give you guys a rundown on my food diary and my current calorie goal and my goals at the end of the episode. So sit back, relax, and enjoy today's What is going on, guys? So it is actually the next day. Yesterday I had a little bit of a situation. I fell for something that caused me a lot of issues. I'm not actually gonna go into details of it because I don't even want to talk about it. So I actually ended up only eating around 700 calories because I had my breakfast, which was the piece of sourdough toast and the protein shake, and then I literally was dealing with this for the rest of the day. So I didn't eat again until 7, which then I had some tuna, another piece of sourdough bread, and some crackers and hummus. So we're gonna redo this because obviously I didn't get any of this on vlog. So I just drank my morning juice. I had beet, watermelon, cucumber, and celery juice. I have a glass of juice almost every single morning. And then I pre-prepped, I'll show you guys, I pre-prepped some juice for the next couple days. I'm also gonna be having just this little protein shake. Aaron gave it to me at the gym, and I'm just gonna mix my glutamine and creatine with it. I really like these guys a lot. These are probably my favorite like pre-mixed lean protein drinks.
My wife is beautiful.
Brian says that I'm beautiful, but a better option than these is definitely just like a scoop of vegan protein powder, but in a pinch, these are great. So that's that. I'm also just heating up a bowl of bison. People probably think I'm weird for this, but I just love bison so much. I don't need rice or anything. I just have a little bowl of 125 grams of bison, some feta cheese, and then I'm gonna put some salt and a little bit of my favorite sauce on it. So here's to starting fresh, you guys. A day of eating with me. Let's get juicy. This is one of my favorite sauces. I actually don't even know if you live outside of Kelowna, if you'd be able to get this. It's not like the best for macros, but it's delicious, so I just have it in moderation. It's called Umami Crave the Fifth Chipotle Caesar. It's so freaking good. I put it on, like, if I have like rice and protein, I'll put this on there. I'm almost done, and I got it at a craft, what are those called? Farmer's market in Kelowna, so super delicious. Then we got my bowl of it's literally just a little bit of that sauce, some salt and some feta, and bison, 125 grams. And then after I'm done that, I'm gonna drink this with my glutamine and creatine. So that'll be it for the next few hours. It's 7:45 a.m. right now. Had my juice, eating my breakfast, and then I'll probably be good until I leave for filming. So I'll probably have like another little snack before I leave for filming. So let me get my juice for you guys. Juicing is a process, so I always do, I'm like super lazy when it comes to juicing. I just put the vegetables in there like whole pretty much, but I juice for 3 days at a time, so this is gonna last me the next 3 days, which is nice. And it's really, really great to have first thing in the morning. Helps with digestion, a lot of health benefits, and lots of different types of juices. So if you guys would get value from me doing like a little juicing YouTube, then let me know in the comments of this video, and I can definitely do that. All right, guys, so glutamine and creatine in the morning. Glutamine, I'm gonna put a little scoop in here, helps with digestion. Glutamine, digestion, immune system. You can actually get this in your diet, so you don't need to supplement. And I actually don't recommend supplements to anyone that isn't consistent with a more like whole food approach diet, isn't consistent with workouts, isn't consistent with just like an overall health and fitness routine. The moment you add hundreds of dollars of supplements in without having like the basics down first, it's pretty counterintuitive if you ask me. So I always make sure that when I recommend supplements to human beings that they already know what they should be eating, and they already have a really consistent workout routine. Creatine is good for muscle muscle mass. I take these both post-workout. A lot of people ask, like, is there a better time to take them? Personally, I think that the most important thing is that you take them on a consistent basis. But again, check yourself. Are you eating primarily whole foods, limiting processed foods? Do you know how much protein you need to be having each day? Are you hitting that protein goal on a consistent basis? Are you working out on a consistent basis 3 to 4 days a week? If all the answers to those questions are yes, then you can think about some supplements that will support your journey, but supplements are there for just that. They're there to support your journey. I'm gonna be super transparent with you guys. The leanest I ever was, I wasn't taking any supplements, not even protein powder. So I'm one of the people that do not think that they are necessary, but I think they can support you on a health and wellness journey. So that is my little talk about creatine and glutamine, and I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that before you go and spend all your money on these, you actually have a solid workout and nutrition routine in place. I know man, passing by, life is good, best time. All right, guys, so this is on me and multitasking. So creatine, if you don't take it in proper portion sizes, can cause you to retain water. So whenever I'm recommending creatine, I'm like, make sure you aren't exceeding the like daily serving size that's on the back. And Jax is like, did you put 2 scoops of creatine in there? I'm like, no, bro, I put a fucking glutamine and a creatine. And then I like started to question myself. I was like, did I accidentally put 2 scoops of creatine? And so then I watched the video back, rewind, I literally opened the glutamine, I don't put any in there, and then I open the creatine, I put a scoop, I put it back down, and then I put another scoop of creatine. So what a fucking waste. Good thing I'm just gonna mix some regular protein and then.
It's because you didn't have a scoop to grab.
It's because I can't multitask. So that's on me and multitasking. I also spilt my beet juice all over my fucking shirt. Maybe I'll get Brian to send me that clip so we can clip that in. So maybe I need to meditate. Maybe I need to meditate. Okay, so this is just, threw that other stuff down the sink. I definitely don't want to overdo it on creatine. Is it the end of the world? No. But honestly, I'm very consistent with my nutrition as of lately, besides yesterday when I had 800 calories because I was dealing with some annoying shit. So this is just 1 scoop of glutamine, 1 scoop of creatine, and just a regular scoop of protein powder. I only have 1 shake a day. Too much like processed protein, you guys, is not good. You really want to focus on whole food sources. So I honestly, personally, like if I'm in a pinch, I'll have a couple like protein scoops, but typically speaking, one protein scoop is good enough for me, or I start to feel like I can't take shits. All right. Not my favorite either. Absolutely not my favorite. All right, guys, so woohoo, it's been a busy day. I am bringing an apple. I'm gonna be out of the house until about 2, 3-ish, and this should time me over until then. So it's a nice little mini apple that I got from Nature's Fair. I'm very excited for it, and don't forget I will drop my Fitness Pal diary at the end of this so you guys can see my current macro breakdown. Okay, goodbye, have a nice life. Just kidding, see you on the next slide. Hello fam, I'm here in a Santa hat and ponytail waiting for my husband. I don't know if there's a car behind me. I don't know what this guy's doing. I'm starving, I'm so hungry. We just did like 3 hours of filming and then I went and got my nails done. Look how pretty that one fucking nail is. Yeah, that guy's good, they can get by. Look how pretty that one fucking nail is. It's so pretty, but I did have some candies, which is okay because I actually am short on carbs. So I had a handful of candies, which is good, which is great. And that should actually bring me right to my goal for the day. Home, I'm waiting for freaking Brian. I have to call him again because I'm like in the middle of this parking lot. And then I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna eat some real food because yeah, I'm pretty hungry. Oh my. Did you guys hear what he said? I'm eating my egg. I'm eating my egg and he said chicken, period. Egg, but now I never want to eat eggs again. It's absolutely All right, so just taught my HIIT class and I'm gonna have a fucking big meal. I'm actually so hungry. I have so much more energy today, and as promised, today's gonna be a lot more on track with my macros. So I'm actually just doing a midweek meal prep. A lot of us tend to fall off on the weekends, so I make sure that I have food prepped that will last me through the weekend. There's a bunch of chicken in the air fryer. That's something that I just recently have become consistent with. Brian and I have been doing a lot of traveling the past few months, so meal prep and actually just like structured routine has been pretty non-existent. So I'm feeling really good. I'm excited to be more on track with my calories today, and I'll show you guys my big feast when it's ready after I'm done this meal prep. All right, guys, so I had some beef. My bottom of my screen blurry still from this honey mustard. And now I'm eating chicken Caesar salad from meal prep for you. Had some beef, eating this, gonna put it, usually I go into my day prepared, but I had half of the day inputted. And then I just left dinner to the chances. So I'm gonna input this in and see how many calories I have left and maybe have a little snack. All right, guys, so that's gonna bring us to the end of the episode. I have some popcorn, so I just finished my salad. I have some popcorn in the microwave. Macros weren't perfect. I'll be super transparent and honest with you guys, but they were a lot better than the last couple days. And again, I still have the whole week ahead of me. So I'm a little bit short on protein, but if I add another scoop in before bed, boom, and then I've already added my popcorn, everything. So still a little bit short on calories. Total calories for the day, 1530, so just a few hundred calories off. Again, I think I'm gonna add another little protein scoop, so that'll bring that up a little bit. My goals right now are 150 grams protein, 200 grams carbs, and 50 grams fat, around that. And I ended off the day with, I definitely know I was over in fat. So 147 grams of protein if I have that extra protein scoop. My carbs and fats, you guys. So it was a little bit low on my carbs and a little bit higher on my fats. I'm really not too stressed out about it. Reason being is that I under consumed the last couple days. So I wasn't aiming to be perfect today. I was aiming to make progress and to make sure my popcorn isn't burning. 1 second. I was by no means aiming to be perfect. I was aiming to make progress. I had a really crazy busy last couple of days. Today was also crazy busy, but I did a lot better. So ending the day off, and I'm proud of myself. And again, I think that this is just a really great reminder that if you are not perfect or you fall off track for 1 to 2 days, it doesn't mean that you have to fall off track for the rest of the week. All right, guys, so we came pretty close to my calorie goal. What I'm aiming for right now is 1750 for calories and aiming to hit 150 grams of protein. So obviously a few calories short, but again, that's not something that I really pay much attention to. I just make sure that I am getting close every day. I think that it's cool that this episode took me 3 days, because I think a lot of the time people feel like if they don't do good Monday, Tuesday, that it is just a sign for them to start over and try again next week. But the fact is, especially if you're just getting into fitness, and for me, I've been doing this for 10 years. Sometimes I track, sometimes I don't. It kind of depends on what my specific goals are. But you're going to have days where you go into the day and maybe you forget to plan out your day and it doesn't go as you had wanted. Maybe you fall short on calories. Maybe you go over calories, but that is not a reason for you not to try again the next day. So for me, this week has been absolutely wild, and I feel like today was the day where I'm okay, we're turning it around. And then I have the rest of the week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, where I can absolutely dominate it. So just don't throw the towel in after a bad day or two. All right, so we got everything in here, you guys. If we go to my nutrition tab right here, you'll see that I'm over on my protein, a little bit low on my carbs, and higher on fats. To be super honest with you guys, I personally find that my body does do well with a higher fat intake versus a higher carb intake. And those are interchangeable. So I always get my clients to focus on their calories and their protein. And then from there, carbs and fats will balance themselves out if you are focusing on those two things, protein and calories. For me, just over the last 5 to 6 years of tracking and just kind of using my body as just testing it, seeing what it feels good with, I have noticed that I do feel a lot better with a higher fat intake. So that's just me personally. And that's that, you guys. That's my diary. That's my day. And just improving from here on out, because I got fucking goals to hit. So gonna aim to have a really awesome rest of the week. I'm gonna have to go get my camera professionally cleaned because it falling in the honey mustard completely fucked with it. So that's great. That's good. That's on my chaotic week. I hope that you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys next Friday at 9 a.m. PST. Peace, love, and eat your protein.
My way. I found my way. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day, 'cause I found my way. I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay.